Well, I grew up on the west side of Chicago back in '66, moved into the Austin community where it was predominantly white. And so me and a bunch of other 7th and 8th graders band together to fight the whites to go swimming. And as a result, we became a group of the vice lords on the west side. And as a result, I ended up in a juvenile facility, RYC St. Charles, for 2 years, came out, eventually ended up in prison. Rose up in the ranks, ended up becoming the last person with the last word in Stateville and all that. But when I ended up in Pontiac prison in '78, that's when the riot happened. The 3 white officers got killed. Governor Thompson, he was saying that they expected the riot a year ago because the Pontiac was designed to house 600 inmates, but on the night of the riot, it was way over 2,000 inmates.
Wow.
So what they did, they grabbed every gang leader that was in the prison and shipped us to Stateville and put us on death row. Me, Larry Hoover, Prince Danke, Smokey Eel, all of us. And they charged each one of us with 15 counts of murder, 2 attempt murder, mob action. But the lawyers, with their crafty wisdom, they was able to put the state on trial because they predicted the riot to happen before it happened. So now, once it happened, then they wanted to scapegoat us. That's how it came up. But I was able to come from under that, get my act together. And so now I'm a professor at Northeastern Illinois University. Started off becoming a certified drug abuse counselor. Worked my way up, became a director of a program in Inglewood. But I don't tell young guys what they should do. I try to pull it out of them.
Exactly.
Okay, if this is something you're thriving for, what do you got to do to get there? You got to pull it from him. What do you got to do to get there? Then I ask him, what is it about you that might block you from getting there? And he might, never looked at his shortcomings. I said, well, let me ask you this. Have you ever been offered an opportunity that you really wanted and you blew it? Talk about that.
Accountability.
So now think about it. If you respond that way with a new opportunity, you're going to blow it again. So that's that part you got to pay attention to and modify, right? And even as a certified drug abuse counselor, a lot of these young guys, they get high, right? I go in them penitentiaries. I've seen guys fold in that joint on the streets. He have that molly, that lean, all that stuff. He got a thumper with a switcher and all that stuff. But he ain't got that in the jail.